Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Community Foundation Spotlight here on PAC 14, our fabulous public television station. And with me today, we have Denise Eberspeaker, whom I've known recently and got to know recently through, one, she's a neighbor of ours from the Community Foundation, and two, through Rotary. But anyway, I'm your host, Doug Wilson. I'm the president of the Community Foundation, and Denise is the, I've got to read this, Director of Development and Communications for the Girl Scouts.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Before we start, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved with Girl Scouting and that?
Sure. Well, I have been with Girl Scouts for 18 years now. I started out as as membership, recruiting girls and adults, and have worked my way up to fund development and communications, PR. So I've had great opportunities through Girl Scouts.
Lovely. We're going to talk today, as you might be able to see, it's Girl Scout cookie time.
It is Girl Scout cookie time.
And we'll talk more about that.
Okay.
But first, tell me a little bit about the Girl Scouts of the Chesapeake.
Okay, well, we cover the entire Delmarva Peninsula. We serve girls in kindergarten to 12th grade. All girls are welcome to participate. If they're not financially able to, we do provide financial scholarships to our girls because we want every girl to have this opportunity.
Right.
Girl Scouts is all about building leadership skills.
Terrific.
And we currently have about 20,000 girls and adults just on the Delmarva Peninsula in Girl Scouts.
Wow, that's amazing.
It
How did
is.
the whole Girl Scouting activity get started?
100 years ago, well, we're 101 this year.
Okay.
Juliet Gordon Lowe started Girl Scouts. She felt that girls needed something. They needed a place where it could just be girls and develop skills. And we've kept those same basic values that the organization was founded on, but we've also expanded our program to meet the needs of today's girls. We have a lot of STEM programs, science, technology, engineering, and math programs, and really teaching girls how to deal with cyber safety. And all of those issues that face girls today that did not face them 100 years ago.
Right.
So we have continued to evolve.
So the whole program's evolved as times have changed, and the role of women and girls has changed in society as well.
Yes.
I'm glad you mentioned STEM because I was listening to NPR this morning, and they had a program on about how really disadvantaged women are in the United States from even seeking careers, professional careers in STEM areas, and how in other parts of the world, take for example India, it's considered an expectation that their girls, young women, will get involved in activities like that. So
Yes, we found that middle school age girls start falling back in the science and math, while the boys are still accelerating in it.
Right.
So what we like to do is show girls hands-on programs in the hopes that they will consider a career in science and engineering.
Right.
So we do a lot of programs with that right now.
Well, let's get to the good stuff.
Cookies.
Tell me about the cookie program.
Cookies. Yes, our program has
Cookies.
started.
Yeah.
The girls are out there selling cookies at booth sales. February 8th, we celebrated for the first time in history National Girl Scout Cookie Day. So that was a very exciting day. It was also the first day that the cookies were actually available to the general public. So we have the 6 varieties, which we consider our Super 6 top sellers. And we also this year introduced 2 snack bars.
Right.
Our council was selected as one of 3 councils across the United States to pilot the snack bars.
Did you bring the snack bars?
I did bring them.
Voila!
We have 2 varieties, Tagalongs and Double Dutch. They're 110 calories each, and it's just a nice little item you can drop in a lunchbox or your backpack. Just a little alternative to our cookies.
And this one's Double Dutch, and it's a
Yes.
chewy snack bar, so it has all kinds of good things in it, and not very many calories at all. And of course, I'll
110.
be trying them later.
And we do have a limited supply of those because it was a pilot program. So we weren't sure how well they would sell, but they're doing pretty well.
Good.
So if you'd like to try them, we do still have some.
Yes. Well, you'll be happy to know that I'm already an aficionado of Girl Scout cookies, and in particular Thin Mints. Is
Mints?
that the most popular
have
one?
a Thin-
Tell me it is.
Thin Mints account for 25% of our sales.
Really? And then everything
do.
else is 7? Is that the highest percentage-wise?
This is the highest percentage.
Yeah.
Has been for years, followed closely by our Samoas.
Oh, yeah,
and,
they're good.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Samoas.
Oh, there they
We
are.
have those.
Yeah. So what do we have here?
We have the tag-alongs.
Okay, and tag-along is what kind of a cookie?
It's a peanut butter with chocolate.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Men tend to be a favorite for men.
Yes, I do like those. Yes.
We have the traditional trefoils, which is our shortbread cookie. This was the first cookie that girls sold.
Really?
This was our first original one.
Wow.
And then last year we introduced, in honor of our 100th anniversary, the Savannah Smiles.
Oh, I
it's a
like.
little lemon cookie with white
Yes.
powder on it.
Oh, yeah, they're quite good.
And
Yum.
the Do-si Do's, which is a peanut butter cookie.
Right.
No chocolate on
And
that
then
one.
these,
The snack bars, those are
snack bars.
tag-along snack bars.
Tag-along snack bars.
New this year.
and then of course my favorite.
Your favorite Thin Mints.
Yeah. Well, this is lovely and a great opportunity to support Girl Scouting when you get
Yes.
involved in these things. Eh?
And what I would like to talk a little bit about is, you know, this is so much more than just a box of cookies. I mean, yeah, you're getting a great box of tasting cookies, you know, when you buy this. But our girls, it's a cookie program, is what we call it. And through this program, girls are developing 5 skills. 5 really strong leadership skills. Goal setting. We encourage our girls to set a goal and go after that. Decision
a
making.
goal for selling?
A
Okay.
selling goal.
Right, good.
Or a goal as to what they would like to do with the money that they've earned.
Ah, okay.
Also decision making. We have to make a lot of decisions, you know, where's the best place to sell? How many do we need to go on that trip?
Right.
Money management.
Right.
Because the girls, it might be small amounts of money, but they are handling, giving customers change and collecting money. So that's a good math skill.
It is.
People skills, because often this is a girl's first opportunity to actually sell a product to a customer.
Right.
So they're developing a lot of people skills through this program. And of course, business ethics.
Yes.
Because we want them to be ethical. We don't want them to take a person's money and not give them the box of cookies.
Right.
It's very important. So we do teach the business ethics to them also.
Yeah.
So it really is a program. It's a development program for them.
That's fantastic. And we see the moms and the Girl
Yes.
Scouts out there setting up tables at various and sundry places around the community selling them, which is great. Is it just Girl Scouts that can sell them, or is there any other outlets? Or
We have 2 bakeries that Girl Scouts use. Little Brownie Baker, which is the company we use, and there's another one, ABC. And the cookies are produced specifically for Girl Scouts.
Right.
There are some other similar type cookies out there in the store, but they're not exactly the same as Girl Scout cookies.
They're not Girl Scout cookies.
They're not Girl Scout
In
cookies.
order for it to be Girl Scout, you have to see the Girl Scout
Right.
logo and name on it, right?
And when you're buying those, you're not investing in a girl's future. When you buy this $4 box of cookies, you're investing in a girl's future. You've taught her so many leadership skills through this.
Right.
The other thing we did this year was we redesigned all the boxes.
Yes, I've noticed.
They're brand new boxes,
Lots of pictures.
lots of pictures. The goals are listed right on the side.
Terrific.
And on the back, each back is a little bit different, but all of them include information about our Gold Award, which is the Girl Scouts' highest award, equivalent to the Boy Scouts Eagle Award.
There you go.
A lot of people don't know that, but it's called the Gold Award, and that's for the girls. And then it also tells you a little bit about, like, the picture on the front. On the back, it explains the patch that they've earned doing that activity.
Wow,
And
lovely.
a little bit about it. So it's a good educational piece also for our customers,
That's lovely.
so they can see what Girl Scouts is doing with that money.
Well, what prompted Girl Scouts to start selling cookies, and how long have you been selling cookies?
They've been selling cookies for many, many years.
A long time.
It started out with home-baked cookies in Philadelphia, and the girls were out on the street corner selling the cookies just to get a little bit of funds for their troop.
Right.
And it has just evolved from there.
Tell us about how the money from the cookies is used.
Right. 70% of the funds raised through the cookie program stay here on the Delmarva Peninsula.
Okay.
The rest goes back to the bakery and the shipping companies
you have
for
to
the
pay for
overhead to pay for everything.
Right.
But the money that stays here, the council keeps a portion of it to provide scholarships for girls, maintain our camp properties, provide the program materials that the girls need, and train our leaders. And then a portion the girls keep for their troop. And each troop decides what they're going to do with those funds.
Right.
Now, a lot of them do fun things with it, but they also take trips. And in a lot of cases, the girls wouldn't be able to travel if it wasn't for Girl Scouts. We
Right.
find that quite often. Also, they use it to give back to the community.
Right.
A big part of Girl Scouts is giving back to the community.
Right.
And they will pick an organization that they will help. We also have a program called Operation Taste of Home.
What's that?
It's we started it 10 years ago, and if you would like to help, you can buy a box of cookies, but you don't actually keep the box of cookies. You let us keep that, and we send a portion of those overseas to our military.
Oh, great.
Because the military who are stationed overseas, they really like those treats from home.
They do.
And what's the treat? You know, Girl Scout, All-American Girl Scout cookies.
Right.
So we send those overseas. We've been doing that for 10 years. And then a couple of years ago, we also, a lot of people were coming to us saying, you know, the need is so great here at home. So a portion also stay here at home, and we give those to the blood banks, the food banks, local shelters. Each Girl Scout area selects the nonprofit or the other organization that they're going to donate a portion of their cookies to.
Right.
So we're helping locally and overseas.
But you haven't been doing that for
10 years.
too terribly long. 10 years.
10 years we started that. And originally all the cookies were being sent through the USO overseas.
Right.
But as more of our soldiers have come home and the need at home has gotten so great, we've decided to keep some of those here.
That's wonderful. Well, you have to let us all in case you don't know what a great bargain these cookies and snack bars are. How much are they?
They're $4 box. We have a few more weeks that the girls will be selling. So you can go to our website, which is www.gscb.org. Look under Cookie Locator. You enter your zip code, and it will tell you where all the girls will be selling
And
cookies. And the times.
And
Gives
that's
you the
are
location
those
and
the
the
booth
times.
things?
The cookie booths.
The cookie booths.
Which
Say
are
that.
set up-
Give your address once more.
It's at www.gscb.org. We also have, if you can't get out to get cookies and you would like to have someone come deliver them to you, you can call our hotline, which is 1-800-YUM-YUM-2.
Oh, that's clever.
And they will match you with a girl and adult who can come and deliver the cookies to you.
Fantastic.
And we always promote safety with our girls. That's foremost, the safety.
I bet
so
so.
there always have to be adults with them.
Do all troops have to participate? Like, is it a mandatory thing?
It is not mandatory.
It is not mandatory.
It's the easiest way for our girls to raise the money that they need.
Right. So they all do it pretty
It's
much.
highly encouraged, and there are patches associated with it.
And they need to get those.
Pins that they earn, you know, and all of the other developmental skills that we talked about
Absolutely.
to build their leadership.
That's terrific. I have to take a break here for a quick second and remind our viewers that we're watching the Community Foundation Spotlight on PAC 14, and I have Denise Eberspeaker with me from
Thank you.
the Girl Scouts, and we've been having a delightful conversation about one of my favorite things in life, Girl Scout cookies. Because I've never consumed them. I don't
Really
know whether you can tell whether or not. But if a customer wishes to purchase cookies, but they're unable to get to a booth sale, what do?
They call 1-800-YUM-YUM-2.
That's the ticket.
Yes.
1-800-YUM-YUM-2, and you deliver them.
Yes, or if they would like to make a donation to Operation Taste of Home,
Yep.
you can mail us those donations, and those are the Operation Taste of Home are tax deductible donations. So
Say that again.
they're tax deductible donations if you
That's
donate
terrific.
to our Operation Taste of Home.
Yeah.
So
Now, is
thank
this-
you.
Is this the big fundraiser for Girl Scouts?
It is. It accounts for more than 50% of our council's budget, and for more than that for our troops also.
Right.
It is a key portion of our fund development.
Absolutely. Something you know very well, right?
Yes.
Having responsibility for some of that, eh?
Yes, I am not the staff person responsible for the cookie program. I do the PR for it.
Right.
But I do the other fundraising for individuals, write
Right.
grants, and
Right.
those type of other fundraising.
Which is a great segue into my next question.
Yes.
Girl Scouts are a 501c3. They're a charitable organization, so
we are.
people you can accept gifts, donations from people and others. But tell me how you support. How does Girl Scouts support themselves?
Well,
We know this.
we are supported by the United Ways,
Okay.
especially United Way of Lower Eastern Shore. It's a great supporter
Great
of
organization.
ours.
Yeah.
And we appreciate everything that they do for us. We receive grants from the Community Foundation.
Another great organization.
Yes, another great organization. And from individuals, businesses, we do have some events coming up. We have the Lower Shore Women of Distinction event on April 12th.
Great.
And we are honoring Paula Morris,
Oh, wonderful.
which I know lots of people know Paula.
Yes.
She was the founder of Kids of Honor. She's a professor at Salisbury University, and she is the woman that we are honoring this year.
Right.
Each year we select a woman in the community that girls can look up to, someone who it really is a strong role model for our
Yes.
young girls
Yeah.
and women, and Paula fits that category perfectly.
Yes.
And she also has a long Girl Scout history.
Even better.
Yes, she's been a Girl Scout, she's been a troop leader,
Yeah.
her daughters have earned the Gold Award.
Ooh.
So they have a long family history in Girl Scouts also,
Right.
which isn't our criteria for the honor, but it certainly was very nice that we can tie that all in.
That it worked out that way.
Yes, so we're looking for sponsors for that event, and
Okay.
if you'd like to attend, you can just call our local office.
And again, the number is?
The local office number is 410-742-5107, or you can find it on the website.
Or you can just go to your web address.
Yes.
And get it there.
Yes.
Is there anything the Girl Scouts of the Chesapeake are going to be focusing on? Any events, activities, and things they're going to be doing in the next little bit? You
Well,
could
we have
share
that,
with us?
we have that event coming up, the Women of
Right.
Distinction. We also have a Thin Mint Run.
A Thin Mint run.
A Thin Mint Run.
I hope if you pass
a walk
the
run.
finish line, you get to eat Thin Mints.
Sure. It's a 5K. It's held up in Wilmington, but
Uh-huh.
that's a large fundraiser also.
Mm-hmm.
Our summer camps will be coming up soon. Our camp
Right.
brochures are out.
Right.
So if you have a daughter or a young lady who is interested in going to camp, go to our website and you can see all of the camps that we have.
Right.
We have a local camp here in Fruitland that does a day camp, but we also have resident camp programs in Denton and Earlville.
Lovely.
So that's, summer is all about camping.
It is. Yeah.
Lots of programs offered there. And there's also some travel opportunities outside of our council with that. And then it'll be recruitment time for girls and adults to rejoin.
Well, tell us about recruitment time. I mean, if a girl was interested in becoming a Girl Scout, what would she do?
She can join at any time.
Uh-huh.
There's no set time that they have to join Girl Scouts.
Right.
Anytime from the time they're in kindergarten to 12th grade, they're welcome to join Girl Scouts. They just simply go to our website or call our office, and we can get her on a list and match her up with a troop that suits her schedule. Because we
Great.
know girls have busy schedules,
They do.
and we definitely try to fit Girl Scouts in with that because we want our girls to be well-rounded.
That's for sure.
Yes.
Girl Scouts has a great reputation for molding the minds of young women in America and around the world, really, because it is an international
It is
kind of an
international,
organization.
yes.
Yeah, I can't think of a better thing for a girl to become involved with than Girl Scouts, or even boys, if you don't mind me putting in a plug for them.
That's fine.
For Boy Scouts. But that kind of scouting activity is really terrific.
Yes.
And the opportunities they get to interrelate with one another and develop social skills, as well as other kinds of mentoring that occurs in the program. Do you have any special programs or services for Girl Scouts at all? I mean, or is it just a well-rounded program that comes out? I mean,
We try to keep it a well-rounded program.
Right.
Of course, each troop makes their own decisions about what activities they're going to do, which badges they're going to focus on.
Right.
And a lot of times that will come from whatever those girls are facing in their lives at that time.
Right.
If they're being bullied at school, we have bullying programs.
that's what I was kind of getting
If there's
to.
cyber issues, we try to make sure our
Right.
girls are being safe when they're online.
Right.
And all those programs have been developed.
Right.
Everything is about building leadership skills, keeping our
Right.
girls safe, letting them achieve their goals.
Full potential.
We do a lot of dine-arounds, which we call them dine-arounds. They're actually career type builders,
Yeah.
where, say, a troop would go to a bank, and then one of the women who works at the bank would show them what they do, and that would be their career option. The girls like to go to the veterinarian offices
and see all the puppies
and
and
the
cats.
women
and,
vets
yeah.
show them, what they have accomplished and what
Sure.
they can accomplish. Our delegates and senators are great role models for our girls, and they are very active in Girl Scouts. We have an honorary Girl Scout troop
Oh, wonderful.
for our politicians. So
There you go.
That's very nice. We appreciate their support.
Right.
Girl Scouts does so much, and a big part of it is also the community service.
Right.
We like every one of our troops to do something to give back to the community.
Right.
Because that's a great leadership skill.
And that's a trait they carry with them for the rest of their
It
lives,
is.
giving back to the community or thinking about others less fortunate than themselves, for sure.
Right. And a lot of
Yeah.
girls will say, a lot of women will tell us the Girl Scout Cookie Program was their first sales opportunity. That was their first business that they did.
Right.
This program is the largest girl-run business
In the world.
in the world.
I bet so.
Yes, it is the largest girl-run business,
And
which
you know
is
what's-
amazing.
It is amazing, but what's really great about it is everybody waits for their product to come out. You have a built-in audience of,
We do,
of cookie
we do.
consumers,
We do.
right? Which is absolutely lovely.
And right now we have 3.2 million Girl Scouts
Wow.
international across everywhere. They're everywhere.
They are everywhere.
50 million women have been touched by Girl Scouts.
Right.
Have been involved in the program.
That's lovely.
And yeah.
Well, it is such a great organization, and Denise, it was just lovely having you here. But before we go,
Okay.
I want to give you one more opportunity to tell everybody that the cookies are on sale, that you have the new snack bars that are on
Yes.
sale, and you got to try these things. They look absolutely fabulous. I mean, I'm looking at it. It's tough for me to keep saliva in my mouth, but
We have a limited supply of the snack bars.
right.
Because like I said, we are a pilot program for these. These
Mm-hmm.
are only available on the Delmarva Peninsula right now. You can't get them anywhere else.
So you got to get them soon.
only 3 councils in the whole
There-
United States. So
Good Lord.
we were very
Fortunate.
proud to be selected for that.
Lovely.
And they're doing pretty well. And then the cookies, and we'll have those on sale until about mid-March.
Mm-hmm.
We also have them at our office, but please try to buy them from one of our girls out there and
Absolutely.
build her confidence. Every sale, you're building her confidence, and we appreciate that.
And they are so joyed and tickled and thrilled to be able to sell you one.
They are.
Particularly if you buy more than one.
If you buy more than
Several.
one, the
They're
girls
very
get
pleased.
very excited.
They
Yes,
do.
yes.
Yeah. Well, Denise, it's been great. Like I said, do we have any one last thing you'd want to leave with our audience before we sign off?
No, we just welcome all of the women and girls out there to get involved, and
Yeah.
dads, we appreciate your assistance. I've seen lots of dads out at booth sales, and it's important for those girls to have strong male role models
It
as
is.
well as female role models. So, we appreciate everyone's support, and I really want to thank all of our customers out there who have purchased cookies this year or plan to purchase, because the girls really depend on you. So thank you so much.
Well, Denise, it's been great having you on the show
Yeah,
today.
you can keep those.
And I want, you weren't supposed to say that. You didn't
He's
see me
tucking
do
them in
anything.
his jacket.
Anyway, listen, everyone, thanks for tuning in today to the Community Foundation Spotlight. We had just a delightful person on, Denise Eberspeaker from the Girl Scouts, talking about Girl Scout cookies. And we hope you tune in again. This is Doug Wilson, your host, signing off. Thanks very much for watching.